1800s in Kenya, roles between men and women were clear-cut. Men were protectors of their homes and owned the land. Women bore children, tended the farms, and took care of the children. And women were not supposed to speak before men. But there was one woman in the land of the Abagusii, also known as the Kisii people, who did not subscribe to this narrative. Her name was Moraa.
Moraa was a prophetess and warrior, married to Ngiti, a local medical expert of repute. Moraa was an activist, outspoken, and a very brave woman among the Abagusii community.
She prophesied that the Abagusii, meaning Europeans, will settle in Kisii land and take people's cattle and land. Moraa foretold that a local man by the name Umbaati will betray the Abagusii. That is why there is a proverb among them: Shaga osire mbuna Umbaati asirete, meaning die the same way Umbaati did. In 1907, a prophecy came true. The Abagusii were invincible in war. For many years, they terrorized the British colonialists as well as the surrounding communities, with frequent and successful raids. The British were starting to give up. They feared the Abagusii with all their heart, until one day. In 1905, the colonial army raged vengeance to the Abagusii rebellion, killed many people, burned homesteads, seized livestock, and destroyed crops. They shot and killed men, women, and children who showed resistance. Geoffrey Northcote was one of the British most hated by the Abagusii for his ruthless killings of locals. He hated Moraa for turning the Abagusii against him. Northcote once said, "Oh, they're peaceful enough, but it's their high priestess that causes me anxious moments." Moraa did not like the influence Northcote wielded on her people. She incited the entire community by telling them that Northcote was a sick man because only sick people were yellow or white in color. "We must defeat Northcote and his people," said Moraa. Moraa urged her nephew, Otenyo Nyamantere, one of the best warriors on the land, to lead an attack on Northcote. "Finish him, Otenyo," she said. Otenyo gathered the finest of the Abagusii warriors and went after the British, armed with only poisoned arrows and spears. He and his warriors lay an ambush on the British. Otenyo aimed his spear at Northcote and missed his heart by a whisker. On seeing this, Northcote men went undercover. The Kisii warriors were so motivated by Otenyo's bravery that they started carrying out frequent raids on the British. At first, things went well for Otenyo's forces, but unfortunately, the British called for reinforcements and went on a manhunt for Otenyo. They finally caught him and arrested him.
No! Not Otenyo! They will kill him! Moraa feared they will kill her nephew. "Prepare the guillotine. He will serve as an example to the rest." Otenyo was executed. A new operation was mounted to capture Moraa. It is said that Umbaati,
the man she prophesied about revealed her whereabouts to the British. "Get me the girl," said Northcote. Moraa was arrested and tortured. As much as the British arrested Moraa, they were still very afraid of her. They feared her supernatural abilities.
"Get me out of here before I burn this whole place down. You have no idea what I can do," she exclaimed. Moraa was released, but she never denounced her will to resist British slavery.
It is said that Moraa walked among wild animals.